Somebody said that life doesn't show up in any other way than that way in which you perceive it. That if you see life as a race, you are going to value speed so that you can get there. And if you see life as a marathon, you will value endurance even as you struggle to get yourself there. Other gracious people, what is one of the hardest questions a person has ever asked you? For me, there are two questions that people have asked me, and I really find them challenging. And one of them is my perception about life, and another one is my perception about friendship. But this time, we're just going to talk about perception about life. So I wonder how you will perceive life through your lens. Are you kind of a person who says that life is like a puzzle, or you say that life is like a journey, a roller coaster, or a game of cards, or you are those people who say that life is like a carousel, where sometimes you are up, sometimes you're down, and sometimes you're just going round and round and round? Well, Rick Warren said in his well-venerated book, Purpose Driven Life, that the image that pops up in your head after this question is your life metaphor, the mental image being your perception of life. Because your perception of life will determine your values, your perception of life will determine your goals, priorities, and even actions, because perception shapes reality. Somebody said that life doesn't show up in any other way than that way in which you perceive it. That if you see life as a race, you are going to value speed so that you can get there. And if you see life as a marathon, you will value endurance even as you struggle to get yourself there. In other words, if you believe that life has only negative energies to offer, you will experience a lot of setbacks. But if you believe that life is full of opportunities and abundance, you will experience growth and success opportunities. But for me, no one really seems to have a clear definition of life or how we should perceive it, except with collective thoughts around this topic. But I believe there is one important direction to which all of us should see life. And this one, I believe, is a fundamental basis of living a satisfactory and a purposeful life, seeing life from God's spectrum. Everything that ever exists has its roots, and it's no different to life. And you understand that life was well orchestrated by God. It's a gift from God. And we have to make the essence of life by living in alignment. And you can't live in alignment without understanding first where you're coming from. In fact, the Bible reminds us that in Him we live, move, and even have our being. But I understand that it is difficult to see life continuously from this perspective if everything seems to be just crumbling on your face, or things just going not as exactly as you would expect them to go. Right from the major changes of life or blows of life, difficult moments, and even happenings that doesn't make sense. But nothing is insignificant in our lives. Everything has a purpose to fulfill. Revelation-wise, character-wise, or responsibility-wise. But I know that if I would tell you to give a story, actually most of you would give me elephant stories. Both of times of exuberant joy to times of thickest of clouds. But that is life. And the only way to experience beauty in all that life can offer is seeing life from this particular perspective. It's a freeing feeling to just get everything off your shoulder, from your heart, and give it to God who created you. Finding your true north, believing in Him, obediently and with all humility, doing what He tells you to do, and of course, actively seeking Him. It is so important for us, or to all of us actually, to turn back to our true north and believe in God. Well, Rick Warren gives 3 insights about seeing life from this particular perspective. Number 1, he says, life as a test, life as a trust, and life as a temporary assignment. So a temporary assignment for accountability, a test for growth, and of course a trust to stewardship. And I'm actually rallying all of us to start seeing life from this particular perspective before exploring other opinions, because it is important for you to find your true north first before doing something, and more importantly in this case, before doing life. So do not limit yourself with scarcity mindset, do not limit yourself with fear, do not limit yourself with doubts. Go back to your true north first and find the true meaning of life, so that you will find the thrill and adventure in life. Thank you, and may the Lord bless you.